What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh man, what the hell?
What the fuck you waiting for? Hit the button. Oh, sorry. Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, did you miss us? We're back. It's been a minute. Sorry. Life. Fuck the excuses. Welcome back to the What the Hell podcast. I'm Sean.
I'm not allowed to talk anymore because apparently I suck once the record button is hit.
Yeah. See, there you go.
I said we all do. How much comedy gold have we left before we've hit the recording? In almost 100 episodes.
I don't know. Apparently a lot, according to you.
You've said it too, and so has TJ.
No,
The man of many books has said that many times, actually.
I don't remember that at all.
Selective memory.
I have no recollection.
Oh, look, gang up on the old man. Thanks.
Well, you make it easy.
No argument there. I got nothing. I got nothing.
I mean,
I'm TJ.
And you are.
Oh, what? I'm waiting for you to hit the record. Or you did hit the record. Oh,
I did actually. Yes, I did.
Okay, we did. All right. Well, I'm waiting to get this shit on.
All right. He who shall be henceforth known as waiting to get this shit on.
Yeah, that's that's how I pick up. That's how I pick up chicks at the bar too.
What's the acronym for that?
Like, hi, what's your name? They say, hey, I'm blah blah blah. Well, I'm waiting to get this shit on. That's how you pick up chicks at a bar.
No, that's how you get your ass beat at a bar.
Hey, look, you call it whichever you want. Maybe that's how I call picking up chicks.
What, he likes pepper sprayed?
He likes the abuse.
Maybe. Who knows? We all have our vices.
I think secretly
a lot of therapy. This is what you need.
I require a lot of seasoning.
I think secretly or not so seasonally. See, look what you did. I think secretly or not so secretly, Lynn slaps him around a little bit.
All right, click off the button and click back on it again, because we're just no.
Just like, and we're back. Oh, so what's been going on? Let's start with the man of many books. Not using my board today, so no sound effects. Sorry. How the fuck are you? What's been going on?
Why am I even here? Those sound effects.
Last time, I remember the last recording, y'all hated the sound effects, especially you, because one was too loud in your sensitive little pussy ears.
No, they're regular ears. Pussy ears are a little bit lower.
And that was especially rich coming from the dude that wasn't using headphones.
That's
true.
What I mean.
No, he had AirPods in that time, I thought.
No.
So he never has headphones on anymore.
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. Just accept it.
Okay, I accept it.
That was
man of many books. What's going on in the great city of Detroit?
Good. Not a whole lot. Very shitty sports weekend.
I'm not even going to go there. Like literally, because I was working, the only part of the game I got to see was the last 4 fucking minutes, and I don't even want to talk about
it. Bad.
No, you know what? Fuck that. I will talk about it. Orgy sucks. Well, not that. Look at Jason.
Orgies suck.
That's the name of our quarterback in Michigan.
I agree. Orgies suck.
No, dude, they didn't have Orgy out there. It was Tuttle.
No, but Orgy was out there for what I heard. He was out there, and they benched him after 7 failed pass attempts because the guy can't fucking throw.
Yeah, and then Tuttle came in and hit Colson Loveland.
I think we're talking about different orgies, but okay, continue. Go ahead.
We are. But yes, hasn't this been like the problem? I mean, even in the Harbaugh years, hasn't this been the problem where our backup quarterbacks always suck?
I mean, and plus there's just too many people, and you never know whose wang you're touching, and then it just gets all kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
dude,
God.
We're still talking about football?
you got to understand, we were put in between a rock and a hard place because
Oh, yeah, we were.
I mean,
Yes,
there
we
was
were.
there was no way that Harbaugh was going to be able to coach this year, and
Yep.
he is the quarterback whisperer. Just
So
like
who-
I'm sure once he found out if he was staying that JJ was going to the draft, he would have hit the portal and fucking found a quarterback to bring
yeah.
in because he could have clearly saw that we didn't have the guys. Obviously, Sharon had a little bit more faith in them, and this is where we got.
Yep. It
All
is
right,
what
who's
it is.
worse? Who's worse, hard body or orgy?
Even tied.
I don't know. I'm just doing a play on words. Go ahead, continue.
I know you are. It's actually quite genius how you kept that joke going. If I had the board going, I would applaud. So you'll
I do
just
what I
get
can.
you get the real deal there.
I do what I can.
How's the work thing going up there, man? TJ?
I mean, we're still holding on, so one
Nice.
day at a time, one day at a time.
I feel you. Pretty good. All right, you magnificent jackass. What about you? How's it going? What's been happening?
Well, the dog turned one.
I did see that. The insane pup is now one.
That's it. That's all.
That's it.
That's it.
How's the Mrs. Peanut Gallery settling into her new job?
Good so far. Good so far. A lot of steep learning, or not really steep. A decent learning curve, at least, because it's kind of software implementation, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. Lots of Zoom calls and lots of emails and stuff like that. So, doing good. I think what she said, it's it can get a little overwhelming at times, but it's at least a little more engaging than what she was doing before.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, not bad, not bad.
And probably still beats teaching kindergarten.
What's that?
And probably still beats teaching kindergarten.
Well, at least teaching where she was, yeah, because it was never the actual job; it was the district. But
yeah.
I mean,
I think
who would have thought that at least like one of the entertainment capitals of the world would have a shitty school district?
Well, I mean, you got to be able to at least count and do basic math in order to work at the casino.
It's so weird. Priorities, huh? I don't know.
What you drinking today?
What?
I don't recognize that can. What you drinking today?
It's called crap. It's called Dad Water.
Dad water. You had some of that, I think, when I was in Ohio.
They're interested. Well, there was having a little stomach thing going on, so I was trying to at least be not like ridiculously sugar drink kind of blah blah blah. These are, if you ever had or seen the hint waters, where they're just like ever so slightly infused with fruit and blah blah blah.
Yes, I've seen those.
Yeah, either way. They're very lightly flavored or whatever. These are essentially that with either tequila or vodka. No sugar, no not a whole lot of other stuff. So they were good. Like they're weirdly surprisingly like not bad for like not having a ridiculous amount of flavor. Not like if you're drinking a twisted tea or like something like that.
Well, I mean, I get the reasoning behind it, but essentially what you're drinking is just watered down tequila or watered down vodka.
Pretty much.
When you put it that way, it does sound kind of pointless.
Where was the thing?
Well, because like I tried it. Like the Liquid Death. Like everybody was going around drinking it. It's the hot new thing, and it's like, all right. Yeah. And I was like, they had a lime one, and I was like, oh, perfect, right up my alley. But I took 2 drinks of it. I was like, this is trash.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, they're not bad. They do the job, and they are. Yeah, it's what is it? It's essentially like water with like this one's pineapple jalapeno. So it's infused water with, I think the dad waters or mom waters are vodka, dad waters are tequila. And at least
I wouldn't think that would be the other way around.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. they did their job, like, at least with whatever stomach issues were going on. Like we're up at Geneva on the Lake with the parents, and at least, got me to be able to drink something without having to go like, whoa, well, all that sugar.
Oh yeah. No, I
I'll be
get
right,
it.
I'll be right back. So, and I had one left.
Fair enough.
And I'm just good old bottle of water with zero sugar Skittles drink mix. Yay.
I got the I got the Starburst blue raspberry over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, not ridiculous amount more going on. Yeah, it works all right. Like typical.
Sweet. Typical. Nice.
Can't really complain. They signed up with a was it like a private banking thing or some kind of thing? So they gave us pretty decent. I don't know if it's considered like a bonus because it was because of the signing up or whatever the hell it is, but it was substantial. So
Take it where you can, brother.
Absolutely.
Not too bad. I mean, it helped me buy the new laptop, so I'm all right with that.
There you go. There's nothing to bitch about that.
Toy.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, I splurged myself. I got a new toy. It's actually die-cast metal. It won't show because of the thingy, but it is a bat signal.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Very nice.
Nothing wrong with
So
that.
there's a little thingy here.
Yeah, but how long does it take for Batman to show up?
He still hasn't. I've left it on for a while. He's,
Man, well, put it on outside. Maybe that's what your problem is.
Oh God, you're right. That probably is the problem.
Yeah, for that.
But yeah, I was looking. I got Batman sign up here and other shit, and I was like lacking a signal. So
Batman says, I know there's a signal out there somewhere. He goes, but I can't see it.
Oh, so I gotta say specifically to TJ, but I think that the Applebee's ads starring the Lions coach are freaking genius, and then the memes that have come afterward are gold.
Bro, you didn't have to send them to me. I was like, when they launched, as soon as the first one launched, like Twitter fucking popped off. I was all over it. The first one's the best one.
So good.
Jason, have you seen these?
I have not seen them.
Okay.
No,
So
well, actually, I was about to say we don't have cable, but let's be serious. All the fucking streaming services now have commercials anyway.
well,
True
that,
story.
yeah.
We actually had that the other we were watching there's a Josh Brolin show on Amazon called Outer Range.
Oh yeah, I got that on my list, but I haven't watched any of it yet.
We were catching up on that, and now we're immediately back to the days of when you were watching cable, and you're like, "Oh, come on, what the fuck?" You got like a minute and a half of commercials. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And of course, as soon as that pops up, there's a little thing down at the bottom that goes, "Hey, go ad free." And you're like, "Fuck you! I'm already giving you like $100 and something a year."
Yep.
Yep. Which of course, I can't say much because I clicked on the thing and they were like, "Well, for $3 a month, you won't have ads anymore." And I'm like,
$3? That's one less coffee.
like $3 a month is not bad. So I'm like, I may do that, but I still found it hilarious that you had that moment where I'm like, oh, we don't have cable. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
But anyways, so he's the coach of the Detroit Lions, and when they talk in the headset on the sidelines, a lot of times they'll put something up to their mouth. So in case there's another lip reader on the other side, they can't see what they're saying.
Wasn't that something with that was the wait? No, that wasn't the Patriots that were doing.
They've been doing that for years and years.
Oh, okay. I do remember. Yeah, I remember.
So the Applebee's commercial, the first one is it's Dan Campbell, the coach, but he's the assistant general manager at Applebee's. And so he walks up to this couple and he goes, "All right, can I take your order?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'll take the 50-cent wings." And he goes, "Cover your mouth." Why? They're going to steal your order. So they both put the thing up and order the 50-cent wings. And he goes, "Perfect. They'll never see it coming," and just walks off.
Okay, that actually, all right, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. And then
All right.
Right after that first aired, the meme that was going around was your team just got beat by the Applebee's assistant manager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Because like the week after that aired, the Lions pulled off a pretty big win, right? Wasn't it like
I'm pretty sure it came out before the first game, and then we went out and beat the Rams and Matthew Stafford in overtime.
yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly it. Yep. Just got beat by I think it was someone put it Applebee's assistant shift manager, so it wasn't even a GM. That was fucking funny as hell.
Oh yeah, it was fucking brilliant.
Oh, the internet's good for that.
Oh yeah.
I still subscribe and still get Isaac Wells's Remember every day.
Oh yeah.
There's one every night, and some of them are pretty damn good.
Well, it's just the way the internet goes. I mean, honest to God, like I said, now we've got what is it? The chick walking around now who's made like a bunch of money and has a podcast now for making a joke on a walking interview about spitting on a dick.
Oh
yeah. And I'm like, look, and again, look, if people want to pay you money and you're like, hey,
yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to shit on you for taking people up on, whatever, because there was some article about her making her first million or whatever. And I'm like,
oh my God. So
I'm like, being famous, like, it's one of those where you're like the legacy things where you're like, okay, being famous for that.
Yeah.
Like this chick doesn't actually have an actual name. Like,
she's the Hottua girl.
Of course,
no, it's out there.
Yeah, of course she has an actual name, but is that what they call her?
No. Nope.
Well, I mean, you're making millions of dollars for pretty much doing fucking nothing. So,
no, I did. Yeah, take advantage of the situation, especially.
I mean, I would.
If you're going to get that kind of out of it.
When Dan and Kathy came down, we met up with Madison and her husband for dinner and all that. And so I think we've covered this, but in case we didn't, TJ, our nephew literally is a streamer for a living.
Oh yeah.
I think he's doing Pokemon Go or whatever, but he's the whole thing. He's making a living at it.
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of successsul people out there that actually end up pulling it off.
You'd put quotes around making a living, but
he's paying his bills with it.
Again.
Yeah.
So how old is he?
22? No.
Yeah.
He's living at home.
Somewhere around there.
No, he's got his own place.
Oh, well,
and a girlfriend in Canada.
Well, I mean, fair enough. I mean, live your life, bro.
Anyway, come to find out we're out there, and Madison's husband is one of his followers.
Hey, small world.
Oh, good God.
Yep.
Hey, to each their own.
Well, hey, you know Jason, what? It's 2024, man. I mean, that's just the way shit is nowadays.
Oh, I completely agree.
And we're up here trying to be semi-funny on a podcast. We're just not getting paid for it. I haven't bothered with the Magic Mind stuff anymore. It's like, okay, whatever. There was no point. We weren't going to make that much off it anyway. But yeah, here we are.
Like ass.
Here we are, friggin',
Wait, I wasn't supposed
putting our shit on the internet.
I wasn't still supposed to be drinking that shit. I bought like a case of it.
Good for you for being able to afford a case.
Which is hilarious because a case, the bottles are like that big. So a case was like, about as big as like, our coffee table.
And then you wondered why you had that little stomach issue.
Not with Magic Mind. That actually solved my stomach issue.
See, it's so funny. No, it's so funny because when we first came to you and told you about this, you were so against it. And now you're sitting here lying your ass off when your whole premise is, I don't want to promote a product because I'm lying. So
no, look, the problem was none of us knew we had to eat the bottle too. Now we know.
Asshole.
Now we know.
Fighting us tooth and fucking nail. Nail.
Certified asshole. He's got the coin and everything.
Got the coin in the mail. Or no, I didn't get the coin in the mail. I got it handed to me. I didn't actually get, I'm not as cool as you getting it in the mail at some point.
Oh,
What
God.
you want me to say to that? But cool story, bro.
It's a cool story, bro. Oh, Jesus. Y'all be crazy. Same old around here. Started a new job. It's going well. Working me to death, as you would expect. Busy, but so far so good. No real complaints. Not like the last one. Thank God for that.
Well, anything had to be better than the last one.
Amen, brother. Jesus. Oh God, I fucking heard. Did you fucking hear that? I heard that shit.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear those pops, Jason?
I did not. I wasn't listening.
I can't wait to see if that comes out on the YouTube because I fucking heard that. He's like,
Hey.
It's like one of those movies where somebody's about to get into a fight.
Yeah.
No, I just do it because it feels good. I was just about to ask you guys what you've been playing lately.
I was just because the it just something just struck me. I'm like, fuck it. I've been replaying Arkham Knight.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Good choice.
You gonna do the whole series?
No, I'm probably just going to go through because I still had one save game where I've got says I'm at 116%. So I think I'm just still working on the Riddler trophies on that one. But I started over from scratch.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, a different save game. So
yeah, I've done stuff like that before.
There's been a couple of those that at least because even with Arkham Knight, after which again is probably just part of my personality. After a while, it just got annoying to keep going after the Riddler trophies.
Some of them are really fucking annoying.
I never actually got 100%, but it was after a while, I'm like, okay, I already finished okay, so did that, and then
once I saw where all the trophies were, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm wasting my time trying to get this fucking thing.
So I will say it's either coming or it's out, and unfortunately, I won't be able to play. But there is.
Oh, the VR. Oh yeah.
It's I don't know what they're calling it, but it's made by the same people and looks pretty close to the same. There's a VR version. Arkham. I don't know if it's I don't think it's Arkham Knight, but it's Arkham something.
I want to say it's Asylum.
Yeah, but I'm sure someone spent all that time making you fucking feel when you grapple somewhere, and that would just cause me to throw up all over the fucking place.
Well, my problem is I can only wear the headset for so long before it's like, all right, I got to take this fucking thing off.
And we haven't done any virtual golf in a hot minute. We need to get back to that too, little brother.
I feel like there's a League of Your Own joke in there where there's no throwing up in Batman.
There is in VR Batman.
Oh, I actually had to. So we actually we had a marketing director come in, which actually I like the guy, and they did the Meta Quest, whatever the goggles are for Meta or Facebook or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
So we did this virtual thing of being able to go around a couple of, which is going to sound boring as fuck, which actually kind of is. Walking around to be able to look at the elements of a pad mount transformer. So when you go to trade shows, people can kind of go, oh, I can look at this and I can, oh, this is what this does. This is what this does. It's neat. But I put the thing on because the kid I work with, was like, we got it down to pretty much being finished. So he's like, check it out. So I put the thing on. So you have the joysticks or whatever to be able to move. And I did the one where you go sideways and then had one of those moments where I'm like I wanted to step that way.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're kind of doing this. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I gotta stand here and do the things. But I had almost like one of those where I'm like, okay, am I going to trigger my motion sickness? What the fuck am I doing here?
Luckily they make you put the digital outline on your play space. So like when you start to walk out of it, it'll be like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, yeah,
asshole.
Yeah.
Because I could like
it's interesting.
If it wasn't for that thing, I probably would have been so fucked up playing VR.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, I could see that.
Because you don't think about it. Like, you're like, I want to go over there. So you start walking.
I really like the different kind of puzzle games you can do with them. They're a lot of fun. Like TJ turned me on to, what is it? I wish you would die, or I hope you die.
I expect you to die.
I expect you to die, because that's all.
Yeah,
those are great. I found a couple other ones that are like floating puzzles. You got to put the pieces together. I found another one that was a lot like I Expect You to Die, with a bunch of different rooms. I like those. VR poker is okay.
Jason, I Expect You to Die would be perfect because you're expected to play it sitting down.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. Well, and again, like I've never worn one of those things before. So like even so the way that they did the thing for work was we were technically like in our shop.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, I put the thing on, and it's weird because you put the thing on and I go like this, and like, you know, there's like walls and there's over there, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I think it's super fucking cool.
Oh, it was neat. It was definitely neat.
I think it's super cool. And some of the shit that's out there, if I didn't have that severe motion sickness, there's a first person shooter called Onward, where you literally have to take the two joysticks, you know, and it aims that way and all that kind of stuff, and you still use it to move. So you're like literally moving, you know, at the ready, but I can't move like that, because otherwise I'm gonna throw up all over the place. But it's a game. It's like literally, it's like living Call of Duty.
Oh, all right. Now I'm still on console, still sitting on the couch.
But there's some of them that require movement that you can, you know, you can teleport to. I can play some of those. There's a bunch of them, like TJ said, where you're sitting down and everything's done via, you know, like reach and grab or telekinesis or whatever. So it's not one where that would trigger the motion
where
sickness
it's like
much.
It's like it feels like you're moving, but you're not.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it, because like I Expect You to Die, like there'll be something on the wall and you could be just sitting there and like you just point and it'll show like a cursor and you just click on it and it'll pull it over.
Yep.
I like that. All right.
If you got a kick out of it, you know, get a you know, go on Facebook Marketplace, get a 2, right? Because they're much cheaper than the 3s. What are the 3s now, TJ? $600?
I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up on it.
Yeah. And the 2s work fine. Get one of those and you'll be able to search through and find stuff that, and there's three I Expect You to Die, plus the little augmented reality one that I can't remember the name of it, that kind of puts shit in your house. They're fun.
Interesting.
They're pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm at least at the point I'm finishing up Alan Wake 2.
Nice.
And also still, which is very consistent with me playing pretty much anything nowadays. Oh, God, do I suck at video games. Everything's got to go down to like one of the lower settings, because I'm like, it's just like, I'm all for a challenge, but if it's not fun, like there was some part early on where you're like walking in water or something, and like these two guys like come out to kind of do the thing or whatever. And like, okay, after about 15 tries where like I'm ducking and I'm doing the thing and all this, I'm still dying. I'm like, okay, this like isn't fun anymore.
Well, yeah, because honestly, there was a shift, because normal used to be normal. Like, it wouldn't be too easy. It wouldn't be too hard. Like, you'd be able to handle it. But then the whole Dark Souls series came out, which are notoriously ridiculously hard. And I've played some of them, and yes, they are. But for whatever reason, people fucking love them. They love them.
Was there something? Wasn't was it Elden Ring?
Yes.
Is that's the one that's like ridiculously hard, like depending on what
same developers, Dark Souls.
Okay.
Just like Bloodborne, same developers, Dark Souls, all of them ridiculously hard. But for whatever reason, people love them and they caught on. So now when devs would release a new game and normal would be normal, people would start whining that it's not fucking hard enough. So now it's like you either go easy or you're just gonna eat your ass kicked probably for the first 45 times before you figure it out.
There was the one, the Armored Core thing. So the latest one, there's no difficulty setting at all. Like I can't adjust it. And after a while, I'm like, okay, there's only so many times I'm going to get my ass kicked that it's just like, and again, like I'm not looking for it to be easy, but like, okay, if I'm in a stage or a boss fight or whatever the hell you want to consider it, and it takes me half a dozen times or a little bit more, I'm like, okay, that's not that bad. But if I'm reaching double digits,
yeah.
Okay, I don't want to. I actually, honest to God, I got to a certain board on that latest Armored Core one where I haven't touched it since.
Yeah,
there was only so many times I wanted to get my ass kicked where I'm like, okay, now it's not. Yeah, I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there where you just you try out a game and just go fuck this game.
Yep. Tiny Thor was one of them.
Oh yeah. That game was brutal.
It really was.
But yeah, so finishing that up. But then of course because Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite series, and they pushed the latest one until next year. So I'm like, son of a bitch, because it was going to be out in November.
Yeah, that's kind of the story with everything nowadays, though.
Yeah,
everything seems to get pushed. So
yeah, that Wolverine game was supposed to be out by now, but we won't see that shit till like 2026, if at all.
Yeah, and then GTA 6 coming out at 26.
Oh, did they push that another year?
Oh, is it supposed to be 25?
I know I might be wrong.
I could have swore it was 26. I mean, I know it's coming out soon. It looks sweet. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, everyone was freaking over the trailer for that.
What was it? Do you remember? Did either of you ever see they had that mugshot thing, and then some kid who was apparently supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
They based it off of the Florida Joker. Like started doing like posting to social media about like,
yeah,
come on, Rockstar, we got to talk.
I want $2 million.
Yeah, he was trying to go after him. Rockstar was like,
which, and again, okay, now that could have also just been a ploy for like more, because I mean, pretty much everything now is a ploy to get more followers or more whatever the fuck. So
more views, clicks. Yeah,
it drew attention to him, so maybe that was the point. But all of us were kind of going, okay, you're talking to Rockstar.
Yeah, like that's the equivalent of me versus a brick wall.
And he runs out like, Rockstar, you haven't responded yet.
Oh, I remember.
And everybody goes, no shit, they haven't responded, you dumbass. But
trying to call him out on Twitter like this is some fucking social media beef. Like, bitch, this ain't a YouTuber. This is a multi-million-dollar game dev company.
Yeah. Which again, if the end result was just to, for notoriety or whatever, okay, he probably got it.
No, he thought he was going to get a little cheddar out of it. So, here's 50 grand, shut the fuck up.
Rockstar, we got to talk. Like, no, we don't.
That way he can get more face tattoos.
Yeah. Like in the simple fact that like you've actually got the tattoo, like for whatever, like the Heath Ledger thing, and you've got Joker on your head up here, and it's like, okay, come on.
No, his face was practically covered. I think he had more than fucking Post Malone.
As soon as you hit record, like practically 3/4 of the world will not take you seriously because they go, wait, what the fuck is that? Yeah. But either way.
Yeah, but at least Post Malone's not a total dipshit.
Well, true.
Can't argue with that.
True.
Man, the boy's got some talent. I'll give him that.
Agreed.
What are you playing there, man of many books?
I've been playing Hades 2. That's been super fun. I haven't been playing it too much lately, but The Witcher 3 and then this is where my true inner nerd is gonna absolutely shine. Trading card game shop simulator, which means I own a trading card store, and I gotta like stock it and fucking hire employees. And it's the dumbest thing, but it's so fucking relaxing.
So
See,
that's
See,
like
one
fucking Animal Crossing, dude.
Yeah, like it's the exact same thing. It's so dumb, but I just sit there and I'm just like, this is so fun.
Well, see, that's kind of the point, though, because again, like dumb games like that, where you don't like, again, it depends on the game, because obviously, if you're playing something like The Witcher, if you're playing something like Armored Core, you're playing something, whatever, where you have to think, you have to do whatever. Games like what you're talking about are a really nice distraction sometimes.
Fucking godsend. Godsend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Animal Crossing was so different than anything anyone put out. And like, oh, build your island, build your home, go fishing, beautify. And you're like, I don't know why, but I spend hours doing that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What was the other? There was another one. There was a PlayStation that was the little
Super Meat
stuffed,
Boy? Or no,
the little stuffed guy.
Little Big Planet.
Was it Little Big Planet? Because like you could Sackboy, yeah. Because like you could control, you stand there and you can get him to wave with one arm depending on which buttons you held and all that. And then there was a level builder on that too. That was pretty fun.
I remember Jordan really liked that one.
Yeah.
See, and that's almost where I go, like I said, with the whole thing with difficulty levels. Because again, like depending on the game, I'm not opposed to thinking, but after a while, again, like I said, it comes down to it. There's only so many times you want to get your ass kicked where you're like,
oh yeah,
okay.
Well, because at the end of the day, we're doing this to kind of relax and not get super fucking frustrated.
Well, yeah.
Which, I mean, it sucks when you do, but that's when you got to go, all right, time to walk away.
Every time in those fucking tunnels, when you get run over by the Arkham Knight's driller because you didn't go down the right fucking tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or you turn the Batmobile a little too hard. Next thing you know, you're on the fucking ceiling and you can't figure out which way to turn it to come down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
I mean, that's a fun fucking game, but it is a bitch to steer that son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said that from the beginning. Like the first time I drove that motherfucker, I was like, the fucking steering on this is trash.
Mm-hmm.
And then like there's some of those you got to chase those fucking APCs or chase Firefly. Like they had gotten away. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Anything with a chase mission, I fucking hate. I fucking hate chase missions.
Well, there's ones comparable, at least in like Assassin's Creed, where you're supposed to follow someone.
Well, so that might be a little easier. Like you like I don't know when the last time you played a Grand Theft Auto, Jason, but there's usually quite a lot of them during the main story.
Oh
and
yeah. Oh yeah.
And they are a motherfucker because they'll be on like the ridiculously fast bike, just like fucking zooming away, like fucking driving for your fucking life. And then you're expected to like shoot out the window, and it's just like, this sucks.
Oh no, there was a couple of those in Grand Theft Auto 5, but oh yeah.
The other one that was tough was kind of like blending into the crowd in the Hitman series.
Oh yeah.
So you wouldn't get noticed when you were casing a joint or whatever.
Well, that's when you just steal a motherfucker's clothes.
Well, and the ones, at least for the Assassin's Creed thing, after a while, like, because okay, if you're doing like rooftop stuff, if you're like jumping here and there, but it was always like I don't need a clear path, but at least give me some kind of a thing where I'm like, oh, okay, I can go over here, I can go over here. Like all of a sudden, like I'm like on a wall over here, and like the guy's going that way, and I'm like, okay, so I got to jump the thing there, and then the target's getting away, and I'm like, no fucking shit, shut up.
Oh yeah, just like in GTA.
Oh yeah,
turn down like a random street. You're like, wait, why?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's just when you start running over pedestrians out of frustration.
Maybe and me, I am looking forward to Black Ops 6 coming out sometime this month.
I was gonna say it's on Game Pass.
Really? I thought what's the release date?
I mean, it's just standard edition, but I don't know off the top of my head. I can look real fast.
Yeah, if you would. I ordered it. I'm just waiting. But then again, then you've got to download the 3 million gigabyte size fucking file for it.
That was one of the first things I did when I got that PS5 was got an external hard, or not an external, but one of the additions to put into the slot on the thing to add like 2 terabyte. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have to like download one game, then delete that one to download another one.
Yep. I'll look and see. I've
You see
got
the thing
an
about
expansion card and an external hard drive hooked to my Xbox.
What's the thing about that PS5
No,
Pro?
this is
You got an
not
opinion
it.
about that?
I didn't even look at it. What is it?
It's just essentially, it's almost like if you're looking at an iPhone where they go, well, this thing's a little bit faster and it does like a little bit of other stuff,
Ah,
but it's also like $700.
no, thank you.
Actually, I've read a couple of different articles where somebody's like, look, no, it's cool, but it's not that much of an upgrade for that much money.
Yep.
Oh, your frame rate jumps to something or other. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, Sean, you still got about 3 weeks. It's not till the 25th.
Yeah, I thought so. It's all good. They're going there. I know they were going back to, round-based zombies, which is nice because the new zombies is a motherfucker in Modern Warfare. I like the round-based zombies. But anyway.
Yeah, then you could keep the last one alive and go do all the shit you needed to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. So let me ask you guys this, because I find it, I don't know, maybe I'm just me. I find it annoying, but they do these seasons now in Call of Duty, and then they wind up adding in some of the dumbest shit. Like now they've got Skeletor. You can play as Skeletor. You can play as that clown, that white clown, the clown with the white and black face. That's like
Terrifier.
Yeah, him. All these wrestlers are in there. And
I saw that, and even I went like, all right, what the fuck are we doing? Like really? Really?
Why do I give a shit if I'm killing zombies as John Cena?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like, and it's all extra fucking money.
Of course.
Well, of course, but that's not like I really don't feel like that's your target demographic, because what they're trying to do is take a page out of Fortnite's playbook. Because if you look at all the fucking Fortnite skins that are out there, there's a ridiculous amount, and it's everybody you can fucking think of. But to Fortnite's fucking thing is like trying to appeal to everybody, including kids. And guess who's buying all them fucking skins? The kids.
Yeah.
Whereas Call of Duty is obviously, I mean, there's still kids that play it, obviously, but it's geared more towards a like teen to mature audience. And it's like, really fucking why are we adding wrestlers? Like what are we doing?
Sometimes when you get shot, you'll atomize. I was playing the other day and I got killed, and Skeleton Hands came up from the ground and put a RIP headstone. I'm like, fuck is this, Doom?
Well, yeah, like even then, that it's like, this is Call of Duty. That's a little too cartoony for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, come on, guys, get real.
I mean, they're just looking at what's successful and trying to duplicate, but not realizing that they probably shouldn't. But
revenue stream.
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
It's all about the bottom line. Every microtransaction they can fucking take, they're going
money.
Well, because no matter what they do, at least depending on the character and or whatever, somebody's going to go, oh my God, I can play a Skeletor?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, no, it's not even that. I think it's more nowadays. It's just people are so used to battle passes then that, like, if you're hardcore into the game, you're going to buy it day one, and then you're just going to do everything you can to grind it as fast as you possibly can to get to the end of it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm one of the few, I guess, Call of Duty that actually plays the campaigns.
Oh, this new one looks fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. I agree. Let me see something here. We are okay. So let's talk about this since we're recording.
What?
We are right now recording episode 98. Our last episode was recorded August 4th, so it's been 2 fucking months.
I was gonna say, so expect episode 100 fucking sometime in 2027.
Lynn said that the other day because we were talking about recording today. She's like, "Oh, it's been a couple weeks, hasn't it?" I'm like, "No,
Been a couple of months.
No.
I will tell you this right now. If you want to record at this time next week, I'm not going to be here. The Lions and the Cowboys kick at 4:25.
Oh, nice.
My time.
Yeah, mother.
Well, next week we won't record. I got to be at ACL all weekend.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So, but I was thinking if we come up with something, come up with something good for the 100th.
What? This isn't good enough, Sean?
No, I want something better. We need to get back to the funny rather than just catching up. We need to get back to the funny. People like
all the good stuff before I hit record. We've got to think of something good for 100.
Well, hold on. Like nobody has come with a topic, so
yeah,
that is true.
Which is why I'm bringing it up. So if we could think of something.
Like I've just been shooting out the hip up here, so
if TJ wants to find another Reddit hole to dive under, or we did have a pretty good run of the most ridiculous fucking news stories we could find for a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna give you. I could find you guys some good fucking Reddit stories.
I'm gonna give you a topic. It's you shutting up.
That's exactly the opposite of a podcast, Jason.
That was it. That was all I got. That's not like, that bare bones default of like, shut up.
Okay, Shooter McGavin. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces
of shit for breakfast?
No. There was I just saw another clip. There was one, I don't know what movie it was, but it was a Sandler movie where he's getting into a car and some kid goes, something about what the piece of shit car he's driving or whatever, or what kind of stereo you got in that piece of shit. He goes, I don't know what I've got in here. And he goes, my dad's got a Bose. And Sandler goes, your dad's stereo blows? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He's like, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. And he pulls out and he's pulling away. Hey, this kid's dad's stereo blows. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello.
So,
hello.
How do we feel about Adam Sandler 2? Or Adam Sandler 2? Happy Gilmore 2.
I'm getting hugged. Hello. Hi. Hello. Thank you. A tongue.
Anybody?
One of those things that you love is a tongue up your nose.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love it.
It's fantastic. And now everything's clean.
I bet.
Actually,
I was told to shut up, so
it popped something up. Does anybody remember what was it? Was it the movie way back when with Chris Elliott? Was it like he was some kind of sailor or something where he comes out? He comes out after some kind of thing. He's like, these pipes are
Cabin Boy.
Is it? Okay.
Cabin Boy.
Okay.
Okay, Sean, you can talk again.
Okay, thank you.
No,
appreciate it. I'm all for Happy Gilmore too.
Some interesting casting.
He's got to do it right though. He's got
most of the original cast coming back, and then he added some new ones that are
he's got sons.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, I'm totally on board with at least the attempt, but again, for it to be just like some kind of weird rehashing, like nah.
Yeah.
Hopefully at least okay, it doesn't have to be drastically different, but at least makes sense, kind of,
So let me ask this.
Please don't be Anchorman 2. That's all I want.
Yeah,
don't
that was
be
pretty
Anchorman 2. Because Anchorman 2 fucking sucked.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Anchorman 1 was genius.
Yes, exactly. Happy Gilmore. Genius. So let's see what happens.
60% of the time.
It
Works
works every time. So
Oh, yeah.
have either of you watched the direct to Amazon remake of Roadhouse?
No.
I have. Now, let me say this. The story is vaguely similar. Like the only thing that's negative about it to me is like, yeah, okay, we're using the name Dalton and we're calling it Roadhouse. Right? The story's a little bit different in that, you know, Swayze was this professional bouncer, right? Who was a badass. Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal is not a professional bouncer, but you know, he's a fairly badass MMA fighter. If you just throw out, you know, remaking a classic like Roadhouse and watch the movie, I think you'll like it. And Conor McGregor is fucking awesome in it. He's just this. He's turned, like, to TJ's point. He is Conor McGregor turned up to 11.
Is that possible?
And the fight choreography is pretty good. And Gyllenhaal pulls it off. And like believing like he's doing. I would say watch it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Just take the Swayze references out of your head. Watch it as just a movie that happens to have the same title and the character's name the same. Because other than that, I think you'll enjoy it.
Fair enough.
Well, they were doing some kind of a thing because they had one of the regular UFC events. It was like either before everything started or after everything was over. The crowd was still there and they were filming some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's a couple of the flashback scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember what event it was, but I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it was something about that.
Yeah, because they had the crowd still there. Bruce Buffer was there, the whole deal, to do a couple of the flashbacks. But
I just have a natural aversion to Conor McGregor. I'm just not a fan.
Decent movie. And McGregor's fucking huge in that movie. Like, you look back at some of his fights, and I'm like, okay. And then he's in that movie like, holy fuck, juicing much?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not even that he's juicing. He just doesn't have to cut weight. He doesn't have to make weight.
No, he's like, I think he's trying to bulk, like he's bulked the fuck up. I think he's trying to increase his weight class.
I don't even think it's that. I think he just did it for the movie, probably.
Yeah. Oh,
it was fucking huge.
He's never really been ridiculously successful at doing higher weights.
Well, he also hasn't fought in how many years?
Well, no, I'm saying like because there was at least a couple of ones where like I think for like Nate Diaz, like he went up to middleweight or like something like that. I don't remember him being like as successful when he would like go up to a certain.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly sure, but I know at the end of his run wasn't exactly pretty for him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
it goes to the same thing, which again, okay, if you're has he had influence? Was he a great fighter? Sure. But like when people put him in the kind of things for like GOATs and like stuff like that, it's like he never defended a belt. He won two, that's fine, but he never defended a belt.
Also, I mean, it's like there's always fucking what fight is Dana gonna give Conor? What fight is Dana gonna give Conor? It's like, who fucking cares? He's not Conor anymore. He's just not. Yeah. He's probably gonna get his ass beat.
Well, it was like Anderson Silva after he fucking broke his leg on that fucking shin kick.
Yeah.
He was never the same. That was fucking terrible.
But that was somebody who, like, as you watched some of the, like, when he was in some of those fights in his prime, like that's the one that pops out to me at least, which again, you kind of wonder if it was choreographed, was like when he fought Forrest Griffin years and years ago, where like Forrest is like throwing, and he's actually legitimately like almost like watching a movie where he's ducking them. Like, you're like, wait a minute, did you know that was coming? Like, how did you do that?
Like, I do this all day, every day.
Oh yeah, like watching those. Oh, those were fantastic. Like not necessarily him taunting everybody, but those were fantastic because he was a fucking killer.
Yeah.
Believe
Like-
me, I watched Chuck Liddell in his prime, and he was fucking murking motherfuckers.
my
And then
God.
at the end, he was just taking beating after beating after beating.
It makes you wonder, really, because everybody would talk about at least the iron chin that he had. Nobody could knock him out. It makes me wonder if his fight with Rashad Evans was the one that kind of started taking
The first time he got knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that was
the
oh
beginning
my
of the downfall.
God, that was a
That-
beast of a fucking punch he took on that one.
Oh God!
That fucking overhand right. Holy shit.
I remember I was at my buddy's stepdad's house watching it with him, and like I was a big Liddell fan, and as soon as I saw him take that shot, I was like, "This fucking fight's over."
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God, yeah.
And then everyone after that was always there was his chin just was not the same.
Yep. Well, I mean, he just got old.
I mean, if you got to the point where your chin's so weak that legitimately like Tito Ortiz beat you in your little third bullshit, whatever the fuck that was, like, okay, come on, hang it up.
Yeah. What was the TJ might remember this because I remember watching that first season of Ultimate Fighter, and that was this like you went through the season and then you were on an undercard, and if you won your fight, you would get a contract. But it was Forrest Griffin,
Stephen
Stephen
Bonner.
Bonner.
and Stephen
Bonner.
Stephen Bonner, and the fight was so good
that they both got contracts.
they both got contracts. Like that was like
Oh yeah.
that one's gonna go down in UFC history forever. How good that fucking fight was.
Oh, fucking right. Oh yeah.
Of course, Dana watched that fight when there's no way I can't sign you both.
Yeah.
Like I need both of you. Both of you can make me money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. That was like you're watching that, and either Rogan or someone just kind of made the comment like they should both get contracts. This is just
Oh, heck yeah.
amazing.
Because they went the distance and they stood in the middle and were just beating
the shit out of each other.
Shit out of each other.
See, and that's where I go with like the whole thing where people do the whole Connor GOAT thing, and I'm like, no, you've got
Not even close.
You've got
Yeah.
way better examples. Like
Yeah.
as much as I don't like the guy, John Jones is a fucking beast. He's never actually lost a fight, technically.
Yeah, I know, but I think his time's coming.
Oh no, well,
Oh, for sure.
I'm kind of hoping too because he's kind of a cocky asshole. But I mean, you can't say anything about his record.
True.
True.
Yeah. All right, well, let's wrap it up, boys.
Yeah, it sounds good because I need to go eat some dinner.
Actually,
Dinner is good.
Lynn's out picking up dinner.
All right. Well, any final thoughts?
Be good to each other, people.
Right.
That is true. And hey, stay classy. Insert your hometown here.
Doesn't get any better than that. Until we meet again. See if I can hit the button this time. It's going to take like a minute because the camera's
on.
blocking.
Hit the button. What the? Gosh, just fucking Christ.
Yeah, I know. We suck.